Hey everybody, Chase and Casey here. We're going to do something a little bit different from our normal Ultraverse podcast. We're going to create a little bit of a spin-off series, a mini-series, maybe? Is that a good
Something.
word for it? It's going to be called Hiking Miles, and we're going to talk about backpacking trips that we take. We just finished up a backpack not too long ago. We got some really good video footage of it and thought we would share it with everybody. So
It was a lot of fun.
yeah.
So it's going to be a totally separate thing than the
It
Ultraverse
is, yeah.
podcast. So if you're here for the Ultraverse podcast, this
Sorry.
ain't it. This is about a backpack
Yep.
with our schnauzer.
Hiking Miles, get it? His name is Miles.
Yep. You might like it better than the Ultraverse
You might.
podcast.
I don't know. So in March, at the end of March, we hiked the Foothills Trail, and it crosses the North Carolina-South Carolina border,
Yeah.
and it's 76.2 miles.
Our original plan was to do that in 7 days.
7 days.
And we ended up doing it in 6.
Yeah. We kind of did it on, I would say, short notice. We planned it in less than like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I would say.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of heard about it, obsessed over it, and decided to just do it.
Yeah, and trained miles leading up to it. We knew 3 weeks out, a solid 3 weeks, because we created like a little mini schnauzer training program for him.
Yeah. Yeah, we built up his mileage, more so on trail than like in-town walks, which we're lucky enough to have such a variety of trails that we can take him on out here. So we were able to build him up. What was his max mileage week? 35?
40.
40?
Yeah,
40 mile?
40.
I think he had 2 40-mile weeks.
I think he had 2 35s or a 30, a 35, then a 40.
Okay.
We gradually built him up like that, and he handled it all with ease.
He handled it perfectly.
The only thing that gets to miles is the heat.
Yeah.
But the distance, he's never had a problem with distance. As soon as it gets hot, then he struggles a little bit. But we originally created a video talking about all our gear, but we just found it to be pretty boring to sit here and watch people talk about the gear. I think it would fit better in an actual video during the backpack where we show you the gear and talk about it a little bit at a time. So we're not going to talk much about gear, but if you want to know what we had that's not covered in the videos that you see, just shoot us a message and we'll let you know.
For sure. So let's get into the logistics of the Foothills Trail. It is 76.2 miles, but it is point to point. You start on one end and you finish in the other end. And so for us, we only had one vehicle, and I think that's the case for a lot of people that do this trail. So there are 3 that I'm aware of. Well, there's one that's a pair of people, and then there's 2 other people that I'm aware of that do shuttles from one end or the other, and they'll also do a food cache for you. And so basically you tell them what date you're starting and where you want to leave your car, so they'll meet you there, and then they'll shuttle you to the other end, and then you can hike back to your car, or you can do it however you want. It's very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like $35 for us or something like that.
Yeah.
And then since it's we planned for 7 days, we decided to carry the first 2.5 days worth of food, and then to get food at a cache that they set up that's like a bunch of ammo boxes, basically, that they lock. And then we picked up the rest of our food for the rest of the hike.
Yep. And we can kind of go into how all that went in the post video,
After video.
I think, a little bit. But, this was all about miles. We knew that we were hiking Miles's hike, 76 miles in planned 7 days.
It's still a lot.
Isn't that much for us.
Yeah.
But for Miles, it is. Like, if we were going to do this by ourselves, I mean, I guess this ended up being your highest mileage week of all time.
It did.
But I would imagine that if we were planning it for ourselves only, we would have planned for 5.
I think 5 would have been
5 days, I'd imagine. I think 17, 18 miles would have been doable. A day would have been totally reasonable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So, is that everything you wanted to cover for the intro?
Yeah, I think it is. Now for the good part, we're just going to show you a shitload of our videos for the hike.
Yeah. So
I create a little video collage of them.
Yeah.
And we apologize for our poor video skills. We're learning.
Yeah, we're not professionals by any means.
We pan too fast and shit, but we'll get better.
It's mostly for funsies.
That's right.
Hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody. We are sitting here in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina. Getting ready for our first through hike with Miles. Our first through hike ever, but not our first backpack. Miles' first backpacking trip.
The Foothills Trail.
Foothills Trail, yeah.
South Carolina. Cannot wait. We've slowly built Miles up for this.
Yep.
He's put in a couple 35, 40-mile weeks, and he is an awesome, and he loves every second of it. He's a super good boy, and he listens to us really well, stays between us most of the time.
Yeah.
So what is it, 76 miles?
76.2 miles, and we're going to do it in the period of basically 6.5 days.
Yeah, we're going to go at Miles' pace.
Yeah, we're going to take our time, make sure he enjoys himself. Because we're doing it for him, really. We picked this one because it was one that he could do.
Well, backpacking's our favorite thing ever, too, so we love it. But yeah, we wanted something he could enjoy and not throw him to the wolves the very first time. Yeah,
we're going eastbound, so we're staying closer to Table Rock tonight, and we're parking our vehicle there, and we're taking a shuttle to Oconee State Park. And we'll go back, we'll hike back to our car. Yeah. Pretty easy.
Looks like we'll have some rain later this week, but overall, really nice weather, I think. You know, tomorrow's going to be like 63, and then it varies from there all the way up to highs of 80s. Overnight lows in the 50s generally.
Yeah. Should be really nice weather.
Yep, so we're enjoying a beer before we go.
Mine's a little bigger than mine.
In our little cabin in the woods here. Mm-hmm. As usual, Casey's alcoholic beverage is a lot bigger than mine.
It's alright. I got bigger anxieties. All right, well,
we're gonna do it. We're gonna show you a lot of things on the trail.
Yeah.
Try to make a video about this.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see you guys in the morning.
Yep. Here we go. We are starting our through hike of the Foothills Trail in South Carolina. Miles is ready to go. I'm ready to go. Casey's got a little itty bitty pack. I'm carrying everything. So, as usual, it's absolutely beautiful here. And we are pumped.
It's a beautiful day.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. What's my pack's about, I think, before water with food and everything, but no water, it was about 23 pounds, and Casey's is about, what was yours, 3 pounds?
Yep.
17 pounds. So hers was, I believe.
Yep.
And we'll show you some of our stuff
our first place.
along the way.
There's our first place.
There's our first place. All right.
I tripped.
She's already tripped. My God. Literally less than 0.1 miles in. And there's nothing on the ground. Look at the ground. It's completely flat.
I don't know what it was.
All right, let me take Miles, and I'll put this down so I can carry you. Speak.
Spoke. Speak, Miles.
Good boy. It's a nice view of our trail on the first day. We're only like 1.5 miles in, but I kind of wanted to show you what it looks like in here. And our person who dropped us off said that we're about 2 weeks away from it really being totally sopped in with leaves and stuff. Most of the trees haven't sprung yet, but it's pretty dense in here even right now. Yeah. So I can't imagine in 2 weeks, but it's super beautiful. I think we're coming up on a view here, maybe.
It's not technical at all.
Yeah, I mean the trail is just smooth as butter.
No cactus.
First time in South Carolina for Casey and I. And Miles, of course. Miles has already hit up like 10 states, I think, in his short little life. But...
Oh, no. I'm going to let him off to get through. Okay.
Sounds good. Over and out. All right, come on, let's go.
Get down there. Mai's eating his first lunch on trail. He's never had lunch before. Seems to approve.
Yep. First break spot.
Yeah, our first break spot. What do you think so far?
It's great. Love it. Glad to be out here.
Yeah. It's a nice little camp spot. I want to say it's like 6.5 miles in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.6.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right. This is the end of day number 1. Here is our view from our campsite. Pretty badass, if I may say so myself. Right by this river, it's going to make for some good sleeping to fall asleep to that noise. There is a dead schnauzer there.
You had a big day.
My, you got anything to say? No. And my wife.
I've got some salmon pesto couscous for supper tonight. And Chase was kind enough to pack us out a beer that he cooled down in the river while we were getting supper ready and camp set up.
And it was so worth the extra weight.
So worth the wait.
I wish I would have packed a 6-pack. It's worth the wait. And what do we got? A Nemo Hornet?
Osmo. 3-person.
Nemo Osmo 3P.
Hornet. Yep.
Nemo Hornet Osmo 3P. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's badass tent. We used to have a 2-person backpacking tent, but it was just too tight for the 2 of us, and we knew once we added my, it'd definitely be too tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good day. We had to kind of hurry a little bit because we got off to a late start, so we were a little rushed today, but it'll be better the rest of the time.
It's almost dark already, I think.
Yeah.
It's also cloudy.
Almost 7 miles today. Or, I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock, and we had almost 14 miles today.
Yep.
And Miles did amazing. He was trooper the whole time.
He had fun.
He was still running at the end, but now he's tired, as you can see. Over and out. Still the first day, only about a mile in. Or yeah, second day, sorry. Only about a mile in. See awesome views of the river basically the entire day so far. Chattooga? Chattooga River. Look at that. Beautiful.
Because he was pumped.
Miles is handling it well, apparently, because he is just... He's a savage right now. He's got to be on the leash right now because he's just going too fast. So, our training paid off, I guess. But awesome start to day number 2 so far. Miles. Yeah.
Hey guys and gals, we're at lunch, day 2. We just fed Miles his lunch. He gets basically 3 meals a day while we're backpacking to just give him a little bit more calories, and Chase gives him treats while we're hiking too. And then Chase and I usually have like a beef jerky stick. Chase has a bar. And then I have some like spicy trail mix or something like that because I don't really want sweet stuff. But
For lunch.
We both have Osprey packs. Mine's getting some work done to it because it was kicking my ass. So for some reason, all of a sudden, the hip belt started slaughtering me. So, gotta fix it.
Yeah, they're not the lightest packs, but supposedly they're some of the most comfortable. But I think I would like to go with more of an ultralight style pack eventually.
Yeah.
Video. We're at Hiker's Peril Falls.
Pretty intimidating name.
Beautiful little arrow. area.
Errol?
Errol.
Daddy said something stupid.
Not his first time. Or the last.
Pretty though.
It's beautiful. Huh? Pretty cool trees here we're going through.
Welcome to North Carolina.
We just crossed the South Carolina, North Carolina border.
Yeah.
Going through this sweet little forest. Casey thinks they're rhododendrons. I have no idea.
I am not a botanist.
Miles is being a good boy. We've been working on him staying between mom and dad all day, and he has caught on very quick. As you can see, there's no schnauzer in front of me for once. Camp night number 2.
I'm boiling water. My Mike's taking a nap.
Schnauzer.
He's sleepy.
Casey's getting supper ready.
It's a woman's job.
Damn right. We just used little pocket rocket that I've had forever. Probably.
Walmart brand.
No, it was off Amazon, but I've probably had it 15 years since before I met Casey. And we have an amazing view tonight. What lake is this on? Jocassee? Just an amazing view up here. We found an amazing campsite. And it was like the last one for 4 miles. According to the, what is it? What is the app? The Go Far app? Far Out app. Last campsite for like 4 miles, so we're glad we got it.
Yeah. And it's epic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Miles is in a bad mood.
I was a little grumpy, but he did really well today as far as like learning to stay in the middle of us. Because when we go on hikes at home, he kind of is allowed to get out in front of us quite a bit. Stays with us really well. He'll come back every time we call him, but we live in Grand Junction, Colorado, and there's not much trees or anything like that. So we can see people coming from a long ways away, and we just kind of want him to get used to not having to go greet everyone that he sees. He wants to meet everyone. So
I'm making dinner. We have taco rice. Then I got some dehydrated chicken and beans and seasoning and some veg. I'm doing it in 2 batches, splitting it up. Putting the beans and chicken in first so they get done. And then to make it taste better, got chili cheese Fritos, some bacon bits, and some true lime to help with the flavoring. And Chase also brought like 10 packets of sriracha that are over there. So, and the Basil Hayden moonshine as well. So yeah, hopefully it tastes good. You never know until you know. Yeah, I think I said already, but yesterday we had pesto couscous with salmon in it and peas and sun-dried tomatoes. They were like dehydrated. That was really good, I thought. Hit the spot. I wasn't as hungry yesterday as I am today. Yesterday was a rough day for me, but I'm feeling better today. Over and out. Good morning.
Morning of day 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about poop. So first of all, when you're backpacking, you got to bury your shit. You're supposed to, at least. We use this little trowel.
Mm-hmm.
Dig a little hole. Take a dump in it. Bury it. That and your toilet paper. Usually, in the past I've always used these, and that's kind of what I'm using this time, just the biodegradable, really thin toilet paper. But Casey found these online. What are they called?
Packed.
Packed towels. You just put a little bit of water on them and they expand really well, and they're super durable and they're really nice.
It really just takes like 1 tablet per poop.
Yeah. So that's fun.
They also have these, which are like the body version. So that's what I've been using to shower with at night. We're at a dry campsite tonight, so Chase used that as well last night.
Usually I will, if there's a body of water, I'll jump in and clean myself in that. But there wasn't last night, even though it is pretty cold. And then we just pack a little thing of all-purpose soap for dishes, body, whatever. But you're just gonna be a little bit grungy. That's just all there is to it. I've been wearing this same outfit for, this will be the third day. So that's how it works. What else?
We had oatmeal for breakfast.
Oatmeal for breakfast.
We liked our grits yesterday better.
Yeah.
Miles is in a grumpy mood. He got in trouble already today, barking at people.
What kind of oatmeal was it?
Kodiak.
Yeah, the Kodiak oatmeal. It was okay, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But yeah, heading out on day 3.
Not as big of a day today. Pretty easy day.
I think it'll definitely be our easiest day yet.
We got to pick up our cache of food in about 2 miles.
Coffee. Casey uses instant coffee. Instant Starbucks coffee, and then mine is this little thing right here, and it just attaches to the top of a pot, and then you pour grounds in there and then pour hot water over it, and it's like a pour over coffee. It's really good, and it's definitely a step up from instant because we're kind of coffee snobs. But I mean, this is what I've used every time. I think I might go instant next time just because it's just more of a pain in the ass, and I'm not sure if it's worth the effort. But yeah. At least for this long of a week or longer. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe for Wyoming with your dad, I'll use the.
Yeah. We hung our food last night because we're in an area where people have reported bears in their campsites, but we didn't have any issues at all last night. We heard something once, like right at sundown, but it was probably just a squirrel that sounded like a bear.
I'm slightly convinced that people see bears in this area because you can actually see a lot further in this area than anywhere else. And in the other areas, there's probably bears, you just can't see them.
Yeah. All right, let's get packed up and get out of here.
Yep.
Over and out.
10-4. Yeah, for sure.
Can I carry him?
Should you? Yeah. I don't care. Do you want to? Are you gonna fall? Just across the rocks, I'd say. Oh, they're pretty grippy. Fucking sweet, though. You can put them down.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to take a dip in that.
Ah, yeah. Rain freeze.
Inspector Miles checks out all the water sources. He's getting braver and braver. He hasn't experienced water much before this.
Out in the desert.
Yeah, there's no water in Grand Junction. It's been a hot day.
Yes, it has.
Hot and humid, and we're not used to the humidity. So, 4 miles to camp. our camp for the night. Tent's right over there. Got a little line to hang some clothes. And an amazing watering hole that I just took a bath in. Casey's washing some of her clothes right now and she's getting ready to take one. She won't let me film her though. Taking a bath. Miles is observing. Awesome camp area. Good day.
Hey guys, starting to cook supper here. Just got done taking my stream shower thing. Tonight we're having Mountain House lasagna. We're each having a packet because we're fucking starving. And I've heard that this is their best freeze-dried meal, so we'll be the judge of that.
Loved them all.
I've never had one before. No. I also brought some chili cheese Fritos to stir in just in case. Or as just a side dish. And we've got Nerds clusters for dessert. And Chase is having a Snickers bar. Miles is quite tired today. I did find a tick right on my short line when I was taking a bath. So that sucks because I permethrined. So it's obviously immune to that. I didn't put bug spray on. I guess I'm going to start. Because I don't want to die from a tick bite. I'll probably get Lyme disease and not be able to eat meat and have to go vegan again. This is an amazing campsite. As you can see, we've got our own laundry that we made. We used my mice tie out to hang our clothes. We washed those in the stream because we were fucking rank today. It got hot.
It was life-changing to have a campsite with water like this stuff.
Yeah. We had talked
able to get clean.
Yeah. We had talked originally this morning about going an extra mile and a half to kind of get ahead. But it was a dry campsite and we said you couldn't pay me to go that extra mile and a half today after it was so warm. It wasn't like super hot, it was just still and muggy. It was hot though. I was sweating my balls off.
Yep. And we got a slow start because we had some issues with our cache.
Yeah, we had some issues with our cache and we'll do a video about that probably after it's over. Once we're not so angry about it. It's still fresh. Yeah. It threw us back like an hour and a half today, so that kind of sucked.
Nicest part of the day too.
Yeah, so
nice cool morning, beautiful morning, and we kind of missed it because we had to wait on the side of the road for an hour and a half. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the overview video, I guess.
Yeah.
But overall, a badass day, beautiful shit, and
we're kind of like in the jungle today. It's very, very green down here right now. I think that there was a lot of damage from an ice storm that came through, and they've done a really good job of cleaning everything up and making it usable again. There were some sections that it would have been a bitch to go through if they hadn't cleaned it up.
The whole trail's just been amazingly maintained and marked and stuff, and this is just, I already know we're going to come out of it just
grateful.
Yeah. It's such an awesome experience already.
My hips are better today than they were last night. I also had to change how I wore my pack. I had to just basically put the hip belts behind me while I walked a couple miles today. I just don't know what's going on with them, but they're a pain in my ass. But hopefully they'll get a little bit better each day, and since I made some adjustments in my pack, hopefully we'll just be all right. I think our supper's ready, so see you later. Over and out.
Why? You waiting on mommy? Yeah, you good boy. Go see her.
Still got it.
Having fun? Oh, thank you. What do you give it? A 10?
What are you saying, my? Let's go, bud. So this is pretty scary for a little schnauzer dog. Good job. Good boy.
End of day 4. Miles is grumpy. There's actually like a boat. I don't think you can see it on here, but there's people having a hootenanny on the boat, and they're making Miles angry. We're trying to decide if it's going to storm on us or not. And Chase went back a little ways on the trail to check out and see if we liked a different campsite better. These all looked like they were a lot closer to the water than they are, and we'd have to do a little scramble to get down to the water. So we're reevaluating our campsite for the night. It was another warm day. My mic kind of struggled in the heat a little bit. Quit. Basically from about 11 o'clock, he started having some, not like issues, but he was just tired and didn't want to continue. So we took some breaks, but we got an early start to the day. We started at like 7 o'clock this morning, which was nice to get all but one climb done before it got hot, which was great. And now it's beautiful out. We did, I want to say it's about 12 miles today. Tomorrow morning we have a really big climb first thing off. It's called Heartbreak Ridge. We gain like 500 feet in half a mile, so that's going to be a grind. Yeah, so we'll see where we end up if we change campsites or not. Talk to you later. Also, we saw a total of 2 people today. It's crazy. We were told that it was really busy out here, and we've seen none of the people that we started with. They all started ahead of us and continued ahead of us, and then there's a couple people that we thought we would see along the way. They were about the same mileage as us, but we got ahead of them the first day, and then we haven't seen them since. So it's been a lot quieter out here than I thought it would be, so that's something. Campsite update. We decided to switch spots, mostly because of me. And Chase decided it was better too. We went back just a little bit further from where we came from, because it had so much better access to the water. There's a really good flowing creek down there. Chase is getting naked to the right, so I won't make you see that. What's going on down there? But it's just right over there where the creek is. And we have a really good spot still. It's tucked back, protected. Got the tent. We have as a flat tent site. Firing. There's even a fucking picnic table. We have all of our shit spread out all over it. Didn't take very long to make it a mess. Miles is here. Also, an update on the people. We finally saw the guys that we started with. There's a group of 3 guys that started literally the exact same time as us that just went through here about like 10 minutes ago. So they're finally catching up to us, which makes me feel pretty good about like what we're doing. Since we have Miles, you know, we tried to get ahead. Tomorrow we have a really hard climb right first thing in the morning. So we wanted to get here so we could do that early. We're going to start early again tomorrow and beat the heat. Try and message Dad on the Garmin inReach to see if he could check the weather, just to see like the temps and stuff, to make sure that we're good to go tomorrow. Once Chase is done bathing, I'm gonna do my bath. My clothes did not dry last night. nor did they dry hanging off the back of my pack tonight, so that's what those are doing. Chase has got his stuff on the top of the tent. It's probably a better spot than what I'm in right now. We're gonna have some pad thai ramen for supper. We are about 3 or 4 sips of whiskey away from being out of alcohol already, so we'll probably regret that the next 2 nights, but Chase is done carrying it, so we're just gonna be done with it. Yeah. Miles is exhausted, but still in a good mood. He's still happy and barky at everybody, so yeah, today was a good day. Another warm day, but we got it done. We ground it out. Over and out. So we think we are on Heartbreak Ridge, where we gain like 500 feet in half a mile. There should be a bench halfway up.
I'm doing it with the extra challenge of carrying a miniature schnauzer.
Let me get up there so you can see.
Just to let him conserve some energy today.
He's got a chariot.
He's a spoiled little shit.
Chase just wanted the extra workout. We'll see. Update halfway through. Over and out. Update halfway through. Didn't take us very long.
No, it wasn't that bad. What is it like? How many steps? Stairs?
I don't know. It's debated.
Yeah.
But I was feeling good. Feel fresh.
I wonder why. Well, you got a decent view of the lake there.
Yeah. We camped down at like water level basically last night, so that's kind of a reference of how high up we've gone already. But ear hole popped. Yeah, halfway through it. It's not too bad. I mean, it's no worse than some of the climbs we've done on other backpacks. So yeah, over and out. Update. We're at the top. My mind's ready.
He's ready to roll. He said that was fucking easy.
Keeping my heart not broken. It was steep. The second half was worse.
It was. Here's some of the stairs coming up. I mean, obviously, it's nice to have stairs, though, because it would have been a hell of a lot worse without stairs. But yeah, it was good. It was awesome. Great views from up here. We got an even bigger climb coming up, so we're rolling out. This is our second big climb of the day. Not as strenuous as the first. It's not stairs like the first one. It's just this kind of path here. Nice and wide. Not bad. My lovely wife bringing up the rear. My is attached right now because one of the campers we just passed said that they saw a feral dog out here, so he's got to be on for now. And he smells it. He is on the scent. He's been sniffing for the last mile. Laurel Falls?
Yeah.
Our next water source. Looks like a good shower to me. All right, let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wide here. Should be fine. Apparently hiking through some dense woods. Feels like a anaconda or a jaguar might jump out any second and take my. And of course, the star of the show.
Inspector
The only thing that anyone wants to actually see. Cute little schnauzer dog. Miles, back. Back. Good boy.
Thank you. Good.
But yeah, super dense in here. Super muggy, but beautiful. The bugs haven't been too bad. I think they're just starting to come out for the season. Yeah, there was quite a bit of ticks yesterday. I think if we would have came 2 weeks ago, they wouldn't even been around. But supposed to get 77 today. And with this humidity, that's pretty tough here for miles, especially and for us. So we got an early start again today. Got up at about 5. Started by headlamp for about 30 minutes. Got the big climbs done when it was nice and cool out. And we're set up to be to campsite early today. Beautiful falls here.
Yeah.
You go down to the water, my. Come on, bud. You gonna leave? Oh yeah. Look at this, my. You can fall in. It's not that deep. Mommy's being a hover mom again. Wow. Got an early start on day, what is it, day 5? Day 6? I don't know what the hell day it is. We didn't make any video at camp last night. Sorry about that, but got there a little late. We kept deciding to go on to try to get a better camp spot. Ended up going quite a bit of miles yesterday. And then a lot of people ended up camping in the same area. And by the time we would have made a video, it was pretty late and a lot of them were sleeping already. So didn't get around to it, but yeah, overall it was an okay camp. Just not very secluded like a lot of them. There's very sparse campgrounds on this side of the trail. And since we went so far yesterday, so much further than what we expected, trying to find a decent one, we are considering trying to get out today, but we're not sure. Otherwise, it would leave us with just 2 super short days where we'd be spending the vast majority of our days at camp. But we'll just see what the day gives us and see what Miles thinks. He's the boss. And go from there. Hopefully some really good views today. We're going to the high point, right?
Yeah, that's what we're
Of the course. What's the
Sassafras.
Mount Sassafras? That's where we're going right now, heading up. All right, we are just coming up on the summit of Sassafras Mountain. Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gotta be talks away.
That's really pretty.
Or Joe Cassie. One of the two.
Yeah. The lake in the distance.
Maybe we stayed at that one down there.
One of them we stayed at. I don't know which one.
I don't know which is which. We'll have to look on the map. Oh, wow.
Go look at this side. Miles said I'll lead the way. I know where we're going. Come on. Beautiful. Yeah, that's really nice. You know, we live in Colorado, so we see mountains all the time, but they're all a little different. And these are no less beautiful.
Yeah.
I think doing a lot of the work helps too.
Yeah. Fine.
Or as soon as I start filming, these guys stop and get a sniff break in.
Do not give a shit about your video, Dad.
Not a fuck to give, do you have? Alright, get going, bud. I know you got the sniffs.
Be out of here by noon.
Well, if you're gonna stare at a butt for the whole hike, that's a cute one to stare at.
Got some little curly teeth.
He's been such a good boy. I'm proud of him. A little cranky here towards the end. I think he's a little tired.
Got some cumulative fatigue.
Yeah. Been a little just when people walk by our campsite and stuff, just growly and stuff like that when he hears noises, and didn't really start the week like that. So I think he's just getting a little grumpy.
Maybe he's turning pale.
I hope he's not turning into a raider.
Oh, Lord.
But he just, we got Miles into training right away when we got him. We rescued him when he was 6 months old. And he's just been awesome. But next thing we need to work on with him is just him realizing that he doesn't get to meet everyone, because he really wants to meet everyone. He loves everyone and loves all other dogs. But he just doesn't understand that he doesn't always get to meet them. Yeah, and then if he doesn't get to meet him, sometimes he, I don't know, barks and growls and shit like that. And then as soon as you let him loose, if they want to meet him, then he'll run right over to them and just love them, be their best friend, you know. So that's the next thing we got to work on with Sean, who is an amazing trainer in Grand Junction. Over and out.
Big old rocks.
Yeah.
Big rocks, nice.
Beautiful view in here. Looks like we're gonna make it out today. We've only got 5.5 miles left, so we'll be ending a day early. Wasn't necessarily our intention, but that's how it's gonna end up. We're gonna go eat and drink. We ran out of moonshine 2 nights ago, so.
We needed it last night.
Yeah, last night was stressful. We needed a little bit, but been an amazing hike. See you at the finish.
Well, it's taking a potty break, but there's these badass rock formations up there. Whoop. Okay. Got excellent views today. It's huge rocks.
I'm ready to be out, but I'm sad I'm going to be out.
Yeah.
Time I get out, I'm sad I'm out.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, like a hog. Me too. Awesome.
Bed and shower.
Yeah. We have one last climb that's like significant, and then it's downhill to the vehicle. So we're trying to get it done while Miles still feels like it and before it gets hot. It is 10:36, so we're almost to it, so we should be good. Over and out. It's beautiful view. This area looks like it was burnt pretty bad, but it made for a pretty view. Got some more epicness. It's amazing. So different from the start. Supposedly it's downhill from here. Mai's taking a break. The breeze is amazing. It's another warm day. Yeah, this was also part of a fire, it looks like. Watch me not fall. All right.
Ouch. Fuck. It's a good time to start the video. Fell in a hole. We are on the home stretch, coming in on the Mountain Laurel Trail. There's Mai. He's about to be the first miniature schnauzer to ever through hike the Foothills Trail. I don't know if that's a fact, but I'm going to say it until someone tells me different.
Come on.
Biggest mileage week ever for Casey. And the first actual through hike we've done together, right?
Yep.
And some backpacks, but never an actual through hike. Hopefully many more to come. All right. We're done.
We did it. Mai did it.
Now what, Mai?
Keep you. Yeah. Good boy.
Beer time. You've had a blast.
We have. Ups and downs.
All ups for me, Miles said. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed that.
We enjoyed it. It was pretty fun to put together. So, yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed it and got some useful information from it, I guess, or some funsies from it.
Yeah, an idea of what the Foothills
What it
Trail
looks
is.
like,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a badass trail.
It's awesome.
It's so good.
So, let's start with how Miles did.
Miles did amazing.
Miles
I
did
mean,
awesome.
he was such a good boy. And we didn't see any little dogs out there doing this. We saw some big ones, but we didn't see any the size of Miles out there. And he got hot, on a few occasions. And Miles is just super good about telling us when he's hot.
Yeah, or
And
just
when
like
he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
He'll just sit down and he'll look at you. He said, all right, time for you to carry me.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Yeah, he's little enough that it's not too bad.
Yep. But we're never worried about him like working himself into the ground or anything like that because he just won't.
Yeah. We should also probably mention the fact that he had never camped before.
Yeah.
He'd never slept in a tent. Like he had never been away from like a house overnight. So he did really, I think he was tired enough that it didn't matter. He was sleeping.
Yeah.
So
and
that was great.
I don't know if we've mentioned that he's a little over a year and a half old.
Yeah, so he was like a year and 3 months when we did the backpack.
Yeah.
So.
And he was a rescue. We rescued him at about 6 months old.
Yeah, he was about 6 months old when we got him from the pound.
Yeah.
Would we do the trail again?
Absolutely. In a heartbeat. I
would
would like to do it within the next few years.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, there's a lot of good backpacking trails out there to do, though. And it's a long ways from Grand Junction, Colorado.
Such a long drive for us. What did we do it in 2 days? The drive?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It's so far. It's like a 26-hour drive, I feel like.
Something like that.
Yeah. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. Quit chewing on my cord, you little shit.
Also, Chase was thinking possibly of looking at some FKTs.
Yeah.
On that trail, which would be fun. because he would do all the hard work and I would just meet him at the end.
Yeah, I was looking at the out and back FKT, so it'd be like 152 miles, and that would be the one that I'd be interested in. So
We'll see.
something
See
that
if we can work it
kinda
into our
motivates
schedule.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. What
But I'd also like to go back and just hike it again with friends.
with
You know,
friends?
that would be fun. Or me and you. I don't give a shit. I mean, it'd be fun either way.
Would you take Miles again?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know Miles will be even better next time. It's been a while since our hike actually happened, and he's
A different,
so good.
Yeah, he's a lot more trained up
and
now.
he was really good on this hike, but he can literally walk around town with us on the sidewalk and stay beside us the whole time without a leash and stuff. So, yeah. What else is on there? Yeah.
What would you do different?
What would I do different? I don't know that I do much different at all. I mean, what do you
I
think?
know that we would probably, maybe we're being harsh with the whole cash thing.
Yeah, I would go to more experienced people as far as that's concerned, I guess.
Not that they did a bad job, but there was some disorganization, I would say, with our cash.
Just say what they did.
Yeah,
They were
so
super nice
they were.
people, but
She was super nice. When we went to drop our food cache off, since we had Miles, we needed 2 caches in the same spot, but she only remembered the key for one of the caches. So she told us that she would put the key to the one that she didn't have in the one that she did have. So
she said it'd be there
be
when
there.
we went to the hike, but we weren't able to actually check that it was there like most
No.
people could.
No, and so we got there the
2 days later.
2 days later, and there was no key. So we could only get one of our food caches. And so fortunately, it was a spot on the trail that we had service, which most of it we did not. And so I had to text her. It took an hour and a half before we could finally get into our food cache and get further down the trail. We had started early in the day to beat the heat for Miles. And so, but like when we got there, beautiful out. By the time we left there, it was already getting warm. So like we used the nicest time of the day
And
waiting on the
exchanged
side
it
of the road.
for hottest part of the day.
Yeah.
Yep. And what she did is she locked the key in the cache that had our food in it.
That we didn't have the key to.
That you didn't have the key to.
So,
so impossible to get that, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and yeah, I think that, I don't know, I would probably use them again because she was nice and she felt bad. But
I would use, what's the guy's name?
Taz,
and he's known for that stuff.
Yeah.
He's been doing it forever.
For
That's what I would do.
decades. Yeah. We also have different gear for Miles now. He has a new collar
Yeah.
that we would use, his proximity collar.
Oh, yeah. The electronic collar. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a proximity collar. It's called the Roam collar, and it's fantastic. You can basically set how far you want him to be able to get away from you before it beeps at him. And Miles will come back to the beep 90% of the time. And then if he doesn't start heading back towards you right away when it beeps, then it will vibrate him. And Miles does not like to be vibrated.
Yeah.
And he will come back the other 10% of the time when it vibrates. There is a shock function that we don't even use. You know, most of the time his prongs aren't even in there. But he will always come back to the vibrate. So it's been a badass collar. It's been really good.
Yeah. For you, what gear worked? What did you love about your gear?
All my gear worked. I mean, the only thing that I think that I could potentially upgrade is my pack. You know, I really like my Osprey pack. It's super comfy, of course, but it's heavy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the heavier backpacking packs out there. Yeah. I would like to try a Z pack out. You know, I would like to try the Mariposa, but I think I'm going to end up getting a Z pack.
Yeah. For me, that pump that I got for my air mattress was a life changer. Every night I would always, beforehand, like all of our other backpacks we've done, I dreaded having to blow up my air mattress. And it took forever. And I was just tired. And it was like not something that I felt like doing. This little pump weighs like 3 ounces, I think. And it blew both of ours up every single night, no issues, didn't die. Beautifully.
Yeah, I would get lighter battery packs as well.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot lighter ones out there that hold the same amount as us.
We just have
ours on the market. And the poop rags that you bought worked awesome.
They did.
And the
body wipes.
The body wipes.
Yeah.
Those were amazing.
Yeah.
So
They're
light.
so light.
And yeah.
It's great. For me,
the stove still kicking after like 20 years that I've had that thing, and it's still the best thing ever.
I'm going to have to figure something out with my pack. Like, it's bothered me before, but never to that extent. So I'm hoping to get a new one. We'll see.
Yep.
And then obviously with Miles, I don't think we're going to use that harness anymore. And we haven't really used it since the backpack much. And he
I'm
hasn't.
curious to use it in the winter.
Yeah.
Where when it's not hot, see if
Yeah.
it bugs him as well.
For sure. What's next for us?
Next is the Circuit of the Towers in
Mhm.
Wyoming, and that's coming right up in August.
So that's gonna be great. We're planning to do that in 5 days. It's about 42?
42 miles.
42
Going a little
miles.
shorter.
Mhm.
This is Ken's first backpack.
It is. So he has completely different gear than us. So we'll be able to talk about all that in the videos as well.
Yep.
And we're really looking forward to that one.
It'll be a blast.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed our video, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Ready?